All right, guys, we're gonna do some practice pitching. What I want to do is I want you guys to be the customer. I'm gonna be the rep, right? So I'm gonna be calling. For the sake of this demonstration, then y'all are just in a polygamous household, so y'all are all married. I'm on speakerphone, right? So y'all can all chime in. Y'all can all give me rebuttals, right? Do not let me set the appointment, right? Do not let me set it. Within reason. Don't say crazy stuff. All right, I'm gonna say ring ring. Hey, who's gonna be the initial answerer?
Me.
Angela. All right, cool. Ring ring.
Hello?
Hey, Angela.
Yes, who's this?
Angela, it's Preston. I'm actually with I was following up. You put in an inquiry here a little while back. No, this is one that you put in the recent past. It was online, and the only reason I was reaching out is I was looking at the property out there, and I don't know if you still had interest in it or if you've done any research, but there are some statewide programs in Texas where you can get a system set up and installed for no upfront cost. The idea is that you did qualify to be a lot less than what you're paying now with utility. Oh, yeah, as long as you qualify, you do have to qualify, but the idea is that you're going to be paying a lot less than what you're paying now with the utility company. Let's say you have a $150 bill that you can eliminate with solar, and let's say the installments for that are $100 a month. You're paying $50 less, right? That's the idea. And the only reason I was giving you a call is because I was looking at the property over there on 123 Street, and it looked like you got a lot of sunlight, right? Your neighbors, for example, right there to the right of you, the house is covered in trees. They probably wouldn't be a good candidate, but from your home and what you put on the form said you had about a $250 bill. That type of property, I thought you'd be a good candidate. And all I wanted to do is when you had some availability was have one of our energy specialists stop by. They'll just like take a look at your bill. You have a graph on it. Figure out exactly you have some availability potentially tomorrow. Yeah, no worries. That makes sense because actually tomorrow's Thanksgiving, so tomorrow would probably be a bad day anyway. What about Friday? I have some availability in the morning time around 10 a.m. You can do 10? Okay, cool. Is there a bunch of other people in your household right now?
Who's on the phone?
Hello? Hey, sir, can you hear me? Hey, it's Preston. I was reaching out. Angela had put in a form a little while back. I was following up on an inquiry about solar. I seen that you guys had a pretty hefty bill there. I know in Texas the rate shot up quite a bit. So I was basically what we're gonna do, set up an appointment for 10 a.m. All we would need is a copy of the electric bill beforehand. It's got like a graph on it. Lets us know the exact usage, and it's all preliminary, right? First step, we want to put together the numbers, make sure it's even a viable option for you guys. Makes sense, great. You do have to qualify for the programs, and if it does make sense, we can do a site survey and do all that. But the first thing I wanted to do, I thought you guys would be a good candidate, is actually put together the numbers, show you the options, programs, and I got you. You're probably used to seeing the ones that are like blue with the silver trim. We use the more modern panels. They're black on black.
What if the wife says we can make an appointment, but the husband, after you like book the appointment, the husband says no, we're canceling that?
Hey guys, is there somebody else on the phone? I'm hearing somebody else.
Yeah, people over.
Oh, is that? Okay. Oh, I already started Thanksgiving early. I gotcha.
I'm the mother-in-law.
You're the mother-in-law?
And my son doesn't want that. That's too much money.
Too much money? Well, like I was explaining to them, the idea is that you'd be paying a lot less, right, without coming out of pocket. And Angela, to answer your questions on the panels, we do use the more modern ones. And on your house, you actually have like east and west sun exposure. It's not even facing the road, so they wouldn't be very visible, but they fit sleek on the roof. They kind of look like flat screen TVs.
You said no upfront cost. Now you mentioned that, so that means there's going to be a cost eventually, at least a down-front cost. There's no, what do you mean no upfront cost, and when is it going to be costing you something? Because everything costs something free.
It's a good question. Well, nothing's free, right? And I know there's a lot of marketing ads with free government programs, things like that. The idea is, I was kind of explaining this to Angela too, let's say you have a $150 bill on average that you can eliminate with a solar system. Let's say you qualify for the program, numbers made sense. Eliminate $150 off the bill, and let's say the installments for the system are $100 a month. You'd be paying $50 less without coming out of pocket from day one. Your payments don't start until 60 days after the system's installed, so it should already be eliminating that bill and that usage on the bill.
That's how it go up. In the summer, it goes up a lot. How much does it go up?
Yeah, good question. What we do on that graph that you guys have on your TXU bill, we take like 12 months worth of usage and find your exact average. So we're actually accounting for the fact it's going to go up in the summer, down in the winter, but we eliminate that exact average, so it should balance out. And you'll have one steady payment too, so you won't have a fluctuating bill.
Yeah, but I have to do this for 25 years.
Well, you can actually set up for a few ways. You can set up for 5 years, 10 years, 20, 25 years. I think there's even 30-year options, but sometimes we like to set up for 25 years. The reason why is because, one, you get the most savings up front, but there's no early payment penalty. So if you wanted to pay it off in 5 years, you can do that anyway. You know what I mean? So from our standpoint, it just makes the most sense. You get to cash flow the most, gives you that kind of like breathing room. And if you want to pay it off sooner, you always can. I have a lot of customers, they'll just take their savings that they get from their bill and just apply it to the loan and pay it off in 7 years, and it's free electricity after that. And the government does have a big incentive right now. They cover 30% of it, and it does increase property value. There's a lot of benefits, but again, like I said, I'm not trying to sell you a system now. I just want to put together the numbers. I think you'd be a good candidate. See if it's a viable option for you.
I don't think I'll be a good
Well, we actually do roofing, funny enough. We actually started as a roofing company in Texas. So we do roofs as well. What's interesting is that these solar programs, they allow for us to be able to do home improvements as well. And a lot of times the terms are way better than you can get from traditional roof financing. What we could do is actually do a quote for the roofer as well out there if you guys need a new roof anyway, right? And I know the hail is pretty serious here, but yeah, we've done thousands of roofs here across Texas. No, well, the panels are really durable, right? So they're built to withstand hail. They're rated for a Category 5 hurricane. Like I'm from Florida, for example. The panels wouldn't be coming off the roof unless the whole roof was coming off. You know what I mean? It'll actually reinforce the roof a little bit, add life to where the panels are. It shouldn't be an issue.
What about the winter?
That's actually a great question. When we design these systems, we do what's called a solar constant. Basically, we'll say, look, on average, we know this home is going to get at least 4 hours of direct sunlight a day, right? Even though there's 12 hours of sunlight in a day, we're very conservative. So we say, we know you're going to get at least 4. So we actually account for when there's cloudy days, when it's cold, when it's raining. All of that is actually built into the projections. And we're very worst case scenario, you know what I mean? So if we say it's going to produce, it's going to offset 97% of your bill, usually it's going to do about 5 to 6% better than that, but we'd rather be worst case scenario with you know what I mean? But what I could do, and then of course this is a great question for the energy consultant coming out there, but what I could do is I could put you down for 10 a.m. Do you guys have access to your electric bill? You guys do it online, or do you have like a paper copy? Cool.
I do have a quick question though.
All right.
All that sounds great and everything, but I'm retiring in about 6 years and we plan on moving to Florida. So I really don't see the long-term benefits of getting this on. What's the point?
We're full in Florida, man. Florida's getting pretty full. I'm just kidding. No, but if you're getting ready to retire, well, here's a couple things. Like one, if you're getting ready to retire, I think one of the smartest things you could do is to manage your bills. Is like your energy bill is one of your biggest expenses, right? People don't realize how much they actually spend on it. So to one, save a lot of money on that, and to be able to manage it to where there's a steady payment, I think is a really smart move, especially if you're retired and you want to manage your finances better, at least as far as your bills go. You can do a loan, or you can do what's called a lease, right? So a lease, actually, you don't take any type of like loan out on the system, anything like that. It's a flat payment. The company will pay to set up and install it, but to your point, it's an easy transfer to the new homeowner. And homes sell higher, and they sell a lot faster on Zillow. I think it's just,
But
they
what
sell
if nobody
20%.
else?
Well,
What if nobody else has solar panels with this one house and nobody's gonna want it because of that?
Well, one, they sell a lot faster. On Zillow, this is like an objective article, they'll sell about 20% faster. Because think about it, let's say you are in a neighborhood, you got 2 houses, they're identical, and one has a solar system on it, one doesn't. One, you're not gonna have an electric bill, and when you will, why wouldn't you want the solar home? It's gonna save a ton of money for the new home buyers, and right now I think sustainability, especially with the newer home buyers coming up, is like a really big purchase. What's the word I'm looking for? It's a really big purchase incentive, right? It's what a lot of people are looking for these days in homes. They actually sell a lot faster, and they can sell for more as well. It does increase property value. So if you are selling your home and you need a lease, my whole point of that was you don't have a big loan you have to satisfy. It's an easy transfer to the next homeowner, and you can sell the home faster, and you can probably sell it for more too.
How long did you say it's gonna take to install?
Well, installs can differ, right? I like to say worst case scenario, 45 to 60 days. And again, that's if you qualify for the program. You have to qualify, the numbers have to make sense for you. But let's say all that goes well, I like to say 45, 60 days to be on the worst case scenario side. Could be 2 weeks, but like I said, we'd rather be worst case scenario with everyone. If we do better, great, except for the other way around, right? Where they're not promise you 2 weeks and then it takes 6